Hey everyone, it's Leslie here again. So I'm going to do a quick get ready with me. I'm going to work. I don't put a lot of effort into my face just because I work at an office and it's a very chill office and there's no sort of requirement of being all glammed up. So so I'm gonna get started as always with curling my lashes. Every time I do my makeup for the first time around someone and they see me do this step, they think it's like so weird. But I mean, when I was a kid, my mom, she wanted to curl my lashes one time just for like an event and it just was not holding up. So then she taught me like the way that she was taught when she was a kid and the way that she does it like since then, and it's this way. And yeah, like my lashes, they like the curl stays like throughout the day, and like even if I put like mascara on them, like they stay this way. But I do use waterproof, you know, just to like be sure that they will stay. You might be hearing like cat noises in the background. That's my cat. He has like a lot of energy around this time. He like runs like for no reason from like one end of the apartment to the other end. Plus my boyfriend, his favorite person is in the shower, so he might start crying at one point because he wants to be with him basically. But yeah, I think I did a decent enough job. Again, I work at a law firm and this law firm is very chill. I don't really have to put like any effort, but like they told me like if you want you can like come in with sweatpants as long as you don't have to go to court that day. I wouldn't do that even like if I don't have to go to court that day. I just don't feel comfortable with that. I've worked in law firms for such a long time and I've seen like the dress codes, and I cannot imagine myself showing up to my work dressed like that. I'm not gonna judge anyone that does it, but I mean, I'm not an attorney. I'm not an owner of a firm, so I mean, I don't have that sort of like status to be like, I don't care about, you know, how I look. Like I definitely am not about that. But I don't know if you guys can see. If you guys can see the difference of my lashes, these are like stick straight and like almost like facing down. But yeah, if you can't see it, maybe. But yeah, so I'm gonna go on with this one. I tried like filming this like 2 days ago, I think. But my cat, his name is Kobe, by the way. Kobe, he kept on like knocking this over, and I was not having enough time to keep on fixing the filming setup and trying to record again. Like I'm always in a rush. That's another thing. In the mornings I'm always in a rush. I'd rather sleep than like give myself extra time in the shower, because I take a good amount of time in the shower. But yeah, there we go. And then I use the No Pores No More, or Pores No More, Dr. Brandt primer. Just a little bit, just like this amount. And I focus on my T-zone area. For every day, I do not wear my Fenty foundation, even though sometimes I'm tempted to. But I don't do it because, I mean, it's a waste. It's a waste of product. I don't have to like put in a lot of effort. Plus, the Fenty one does not have SPF of any sort. And so what I prefer to use on an everyday basis is the MAC Lightful C tinted cream. It has SPF 30. So this is what I go for. And then if I want to add just a little bit more coverage, I've just put like a dot, like a drop of Makeup Forever Matte Velvet. And yeah, that's basically what I do. It matches my skin tone for the most part, I believe. And I'm over here telling y'all what I wear as foundation. But for this, for like this purpose, I first put on concealer, and then I go in with like the CC cream and that foundation. Just because if I put the CC cream first, and then I put this on top, it just doesn't mattify and it doesn't stick. The concealer doesn't stick on me. Maybe like the CC cream is too emollient. But I do recommend the CC cream for people that have oily skin. I know that kind of contradicts with what I was just saying, but this is probably the closest thing to like what a CC cream can be helpful for someone with like oily skin. Like, it's not super emollient, super oily, and it has good coverage. So I would definitely recommend that. So while I let this set, I then put on my eyebrows. I don't really like make them darker. I just kind of define them a little bit, and that's it. My usual steps with my eyebrows is I start with the bottom part of my eyebrows, and then I go fill in the outer part, and then I fill in the top part. Kind of give it, oh, I have cat hair on me. Kobe, he's a long-haired Maine Coon. So if you guys ever have time or know about these type of cats, like, look them up. I mean, and you guys will see he is going to grow to be a huge cat. And he's already huge. He's only 1 year old. And the fact that he does not love me is kind of scary. One morning, he woke me up by nibbling on my forehead. He looks like a wild animal. Like, he looks almost like a bobcat. Like, if I were to wake up and I didn't know that there was a cat in this apartment or anything, or the fact that we didn't own a cat, and like cats waking me up like that, oh my god, I'd be like, this is a wild animal. How did this wild animal end up in this apartment?
Like, yo, look at my cat. That is a scary looking cat.
But no, he's not. He is domesticated. He loves my boyfriend. He is not so fond of me. But it's because I'm a dog person and I give love to him the way I give love to dogs. And I know it's not the right way to go with a cat. They like their space. But Kobe is so cute and I just want to give him so much love, and then I try to restrain myself, but I always forget that he's a cat and I just keep on giving him love, and then he looks at me like, bitch, like, leave me alone.
Like, here, he's like ready to bite me. And then here he's like, bitch, can you not? And then here he's like, I did not agree to this picture.
After my eyebrows, that's when I blend in my concealer. Just a little bit. Just kidding. I'm not done, obviously. I finally then put on my foundation, I guess. So I put a little bit of CC cream. I don't know if you guys can see. and then even less of this makeup forever. Let's see. You guys probably cannot tell the difference of what's on my finger. Kobe is scratching the couch. When we first got him, we got the couch around the same time. And we bought this couch because it's not the cutest couch, but we knew that he was gonna scratch it up. And we were not about to spend good money on a couch that was going to get like all sorts of messed up. So we kind of accepted it, you know. He's a reckless little cat, right? He's just like staring at me from down there. And then I use the same blending brush, the Ultimate Blending Brush, my bad. The Ultimate Blending Brush from e.l.f. My favorite brush. When this one is like ready to go through a cleaning again, I go for the e.l.f. like flat top. It works just as good, but I feel like this one just buffs it in a little bit better. Oh, there you go. There he is. He's like a parkour cat. He runs from place to place, jumps all over. He's an entertaining little cat. I mean, not little, he's pretty big. I think I've blended out enough. Yep. Okay, and then I use the loose translucent powder, the same one that I used in my first video. I believe the brand is Coty, C-O-T-Y. Airspun loose powder. Put some on my sponge, some of the product. Yeah, like since this foundation routine is a little bit more emollient than the Fenty one, I do put a little bit extra powder on my face and I let that set while I do the rest of my face. That helps with keeping my makeup in place and keeping it mattified. So if I put a little bit extra on a foundation that's like a little bit more emollient, then that'll help. And then I use the e.l.f. Mineral Powder Brush to contour. I use the same two colors, the same two contouring colors. So it's these two right here. I just grab both and put them on loose brush. Contour. Same on this side. I'm going to try to speed up this makeup today, or this makeup application today, because I got stuff to do before I go to work. What I mean by that is I got to eat. I'm starving. And then I use only the gray color to contour my nose. If you think that like my contour right now is like too intense and that I need to blend it out, don't worry. That is something that I intend to do. I do that like more towards the end. I then put on my blush. So the two blushes that I'm only gonna use one of them just because I don't have to look like, or I don't have to put in the effort. I'm going to use, I believe this one is Sunny Spice from Mary Kay. But yeah, so I'm just using this individual blush color right here. I've hit pan, but I still have enough to like use it. I then work on my eyebrows. Oh, why did I say that? On my eyes. I usually wear brown eyeliner on my eyes instead of black. It gives it a more natural sort of look. This cat. and it's a thin line. I'm gonna get really close to this mirror, so you're probably not gonna see me. So just give me a second. And there we go. And then I give myself a very slight wing with the same eyeliner. I just put a little bit extra product like at the end, just like that. And I then use the same brush that I used to put on my, or apply that product on my eyebrow. I just use the same brush. And yeah. I start like that. It's not, you don't really see a wing or anything really yet. I go a little by little. Right now, I think I'm gonna try to put, there we go, there's a wing now. Again, this is a very subtle wing. I'm not about to like do some like intense ass like glam sort of wing. Like, no need. And sorry for all this background music, this background noise. Like there's a siren. Like just, I don't know. The window's open. I don't know why it's open. It's like freezing outside. I was also thinking that, you know, maybe one day I'll post a video of, you know, like what to wear to work, like resume building, like how to get yourself an internship, things like that. By no means am I some sort of like college or high school or any sort of academic counselor. But I mean, I've got my undergraduate degree, so I've got my bachelor's degree. Went to a decent school. I was very involved in my school. I kind of like through that, and that way I've learned, you know, how to do business, how to like run events, how to network. Network is so important. So I don't know, maybe I'll do that. You guys let me know. Whoever's interested, I'll be more than happy to talk about it a little bit. I don't really think I'll go like in depth, but you know, you send me questions, and based on that, you know, I can definitely like make a video. If you guys just want to know, like, you know, oh, what should I wear for an interview, let me know too. Like in terms of makeup, there's rules for that. You can't be going in on an interview looking like all glammed up or looking like you have nothing on. Like unfortunately, like at least being like, you know, to being like a lady, like there's expectations of how you should look. If you try too hard, they like start judging you. If you smell too good, they're like, you need to chill. Like for real, like I'm not joking. I've learned a good amount, and there's mandatory like resume building and like interview like bettering classes in my college that were mandatory. So I did learn a good amount. And I can kind of just, you know, make a video based on my experience and like how it's, you know, how things have been for me. Like usually, like I would put a little bit more effort if I had worked at a different law firm, but again, this one is so chill. And at first I wasn't too excited about that. I'm used to like working at a firm where like I have to wear like a suit every day, or like, you know, skirt and a blazer, heels all the time, because I was always with clients. I was like always going to like court or like some sort of like form of court. This one, I don't have to try. At first I was uncomfortable with that, but then I started loving it. I'm not trying to put in a lot of effort in the morning. I'm tired, I'm hungry, you know, and then there's extra sleep, you know. I'm going to brush off any excess product off my face with this e.l.f. fluffy brush. Super fluffy. This brush is so fluffy that it's not going to move the product that you already applied. There we go. And then I'll put on my mascara. I wear two. on an everyday basis. I wear this Maybelline Full and Soft Mascara, Hydro Fuge. Fuge? I can't. I think that's an E. Who knows? But yep, this one is more to make my lashes look fuller, so like more for volume. And I just apply this one on the top and lower lashes. Okay. Done with this one. So now I'm going to go in with the Mary Kay Lash Love Waterproof Mascara. Both these mascaras are in the color black. But yeah, these are my lashes. Forgot I need to put something on my brow bone. So I'm just gonna put Foxy from the Naked 2 palette. Oh, it's like the white one. It's like a creamy, kind of like beige-ish white, I guess. Oh my god, this cat. He's a very needy cat, but just for my boyfriend's attention. He only cries to me if he's hungry and my boyfriend is not around to give him food. I can't do anything about this. He'll get over it. That's it for my face. I have not put anything on my lips. I guess I should do that, right? I usually don't. What I do is I just put on a lip balm, and that's like more than enough for me. Sometimes I do put in a little effort. Like one time I wore red lipstick. They were like, oh shit. I don't even know why I put on red lipstick that day. Probably my outfit. Okay, so this is a NYX lip liner, and it's in the color Nutmeg. It's very like brown, which I feel like works for whatever I decide to wear. I honestly don't know what I'm gonna wear to work. I gotta think about that. Also, I don't do my hair when I go to work. Unless like it looks like a rat's nest or something. But I don't. I literally, I just shower, I make sure to condition my hair and all of that fun stuff. I put on like an oil. Sometimes I brush, or I comb, comb my hair when it's wet or damp. But it's not something that I always do. Like, I always try to avoid brushing my hair or combing my hair unless I need to do it. I am pretty much out of my like favorite lipstick at the moment, but I'm gonna like start trying something new. But I'll just try this. I'll just finish this one up today. This is the L'Oreal Color Rich Divine Wine. I've had this lipstick be my everyday for like, let's see, probably I started this like in the middle of college, so like maybe like junior year, like the beginning of junior year, and I've graduated college. It's been like 2 years almost. So this has been my everyday color for a good amount of years, like 4 years. Time to retire it. I want to explore Revlon lipsticks next. And also Mary Kay. Oh my gosh. I got some samples of new Mary Kay lipsticks that just came out. So I think I'm gonna make a video of that too, like you know, swatching on the colors, trying like just seeing how they look on me with like a full face. But yes, you guys, other than that, I'm done. Just going to put on the setting spray. It's the NYX Matte Finish setting spray. So it's long lasting. This stuff works. If you guys don't want to spend a lot of money on an Urban Decay one, I think this is a good dupe. You know what, guys? Let's put on some highlighter. I don't got no one to impress, but highlighter is just fun, you know? And I put a very little amount. I'm not about to, again, give myself some glammed look. That's like a waste of product, you know? Ain't nobody got time to put in effort like that, at least. And then some on my brow bone, very little. I probably should have put on contacts, but I don't want to wear contacts to work. I just want to put on my glasses. Oh, I guess I should show you guys the glasses that I wear. They're super old. Kobe bites on them, or bites them, I mean. But I like them. These are my glasses. Maybe I'll put on some like hair product on my hair, like oil. I haven't put on oil, but I usually put on like some sort of like shining sort of thing. But yeah, my hair dries pretty much straight. Sometimes there's like a little weird wave, but I don't care. And yeah, this is the final look. Hope you guys like it. Hope you guys like learned something from it. If you guys didn't, hope you guys just enjoyed at least watching it, I guess. But yeah, when it comes to like, you know, makeup and work, it varies from occupation, from like the type of job that you have. You know, maybe you work at a makeup store and they're definitely going to, you know, expect you to have a full face on or some sort of like, you know, face, I guess. This firm that I work at, this law firm, if I wanted to, if I didn't care like at all, I would just wake up and go to work just like the way I look, like no makeup. But I do care. I've learned to care less, which is a good thing in my opinion. I don't like to like stress so much about how I look. As long as you have like a decent amount of makeup on and it lasts all day, you should be fine. Steps to keep it to last all day is, you know, a setting spray. The cat just tried opening the door. That was weird. But yeah, a setting spray, a good like setting powder, for those who are oily at least, and a good primer. My favorite primer is the Fenty primer, but like this one's close to being tied with the Fenty primer, the one I just put on today, the Dr. Brandt Pores No More. I think that this is enough. It minimizes pores and it does keep me mattified because it does absorb oil and mattifies any sort of shine. It does do that, but the Fenty one does a better job doing that. Going back to like just keeping your face like mattified, not mattified, keeping your face on throughout the day, you know? I think that's kind of important wherever you are. If you're gonna put on makeup, like make it last, or else it's just a waste of product, you know? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope I didn't talk too much. As always, you guys have the option of fast forwarding or just not watching this video. But yeah, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.